Joining me from Fagernes in Norway is Grandmaster S.L.Narayanan. Narayanan, huge congratulations for winning the Fagernes Open. Very tough tournament.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was indeed a very strong event, and I'm glad that I could finally manage to win it. I think, yeah, I wasn't in trouble I mean, any time. I was mostly leading or playing very solidly according to the situation. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I felt like everything was under control.
And if we look at this picture, it's you winning the tournament, Abhimanyu Puranik finishing second. Were you sharing rooms together?
No, no, we were good friends. I mean, previously we have
Yeah,
shared
yeah.
rooms, and
That's why I asked.
so yeah, it was a nice feeling, yeah, to have him also in the podium.
Correct.
So
He
I mean,
also
it was
played very well.
really nice. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he also played quite well.
So, Narayanan, what was the prize money that you won here?
So it was actually shared. I knew it before the last round because I talked with the organizer regarding the tie breaks and so on. But for me, it wasn't easy either because I was playing Sedu with the black pieces.
Hmm.
So I thought I'll play normal. If he overpushes, I'll take my chance. But for him also, I mean, um, he didn't get anything out of the opening. So basically, draw was a fair result, I believe.
Right, right. But what was the prize money at the tournament?
Yeah, yeah. So it was 1,600. Like in after sharing, we three got like 1,600 each.
Okay, okay. So 1,600 euros, but very importantly, you also won key rating points from this
Yes.
event. You gained 9 Elo points, is that correct?
Yeah,
Which takes your
I think
rating to
so. Yeah,
2673, I believe.
yeah, yes. I also think so.
And you are now inching very close towards the 2700 mark. Any tournaments that are lined up for you?
Yeah, I'll play in Bundesliga, which starts in 2 3 days, and then Asian Continental. Also, I mean immediately after Bundesliga, 2 days
Yeah.
gap. So yeah, it is going to be a tight schedule, but yeah, I'll try to play good chess.
Well, who knows? At the end of these two events, you already surpassed 2700. But first, let's have a look at your games. Few of them because I think you played many, many good games. Let's first look at your first round game. This was against Frederic Clement. And where do you think you were playing with the black pieces was the critical moment in this game?
So, talking about my opponent, I saw his games. He wasn't playing so professionally, but at the same time, his repertoire was kind of, I mean, always going for the same lines, and he had some knowledge. So, I decided I had to create some kind of imbalance and then take my chances there. So, I went for Sicilian and this Moscow line he played.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think till some point it was all theory. Rook c8 I knew, bishop e6, yeah. So knight d2, yeah, knight d2 is a slight inaccuracy, I would say. I had rook d1 in my notes.
Okay.
The point was that if knight f6 now, bishop g5 always yes.
Hmm.
And usually black has to play some h6 moves, and it's a better version, yeah. You can now go knight d2.
Right.
So I was trying to make like before after instead of rook d1 he played knight d2. I was trying to make use of this fact and play knight f6 immediately and look for some d5 concrete reaction.
Hmm.
So here he played rook d1. Yeah, here I was like long thinking about d5, but um, I
Why
wasn't
did
sure.
you not play?
Yeah, I thought after ed knight d queen f3.
Mhm.
Also I was considering, I think, no, queen g3 means knight f4 was coming. That was the point. So uh, and if knight d4 or something, I mean knight e2 check is coming and so on. Yeah,
Right.
back rank is weak. So like queen f3 was critical, which I thought he had good initiative, and bc queen c7 I was calculating a bit, but I felt these positions. I mean, um,
Not
he
safe
had good
in round
initiative.
one.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I felt white's initiative is stronger than my structural advantages, but it seems that I was wrong.
Hmm.
Like later on, I checked with the computer after the game, and it showed this was the right way to go. But okay, I
Got
mean,
it.
it's difficult to decide.
Hmm.
So. So I thought for so long, and I think what I played,
H6.
yeah, H6. I just transposed into the known line I knew.
Hmm.
So
And then you got your rook on this fourth rank.
this was very important actually after A4, um, because also I was considering, yeah, um, Bishop E7 is important because I had to always keep in mind that he wants to go knight F1 knight E3. So knight F1 I had to react with rook C4. So in this case, I mean it's better not to commit queen C7, yeah, instead of bishop E7.
Hmm. Sorry. Right.
Yeah, so this was one
So you
idea.
get
Then he
this
played
move, and if he comes here, you have rook d4.
rook D4. Yeah, yeah.
So he went here, castled
So
a4,
now, yeah, now I underestimated many of his moves, I'll say. So I guess I played queen
c8.
C8. Yeah. So my idea is like I wanted to go queen D7 or something. No, no, not queen D7, but knight A4 was coming somewhere with tempo if I calculated
Hmm.
correctly, like queen D7, B3 and knight A4 something. Yeah. So queen C8, my idea was knight A4, knight D7. I had to, I mean, somewhere like this.
Yeah. You
Maybe
were.
not
Yeah.
immediately.
This
E4
is
is hanging,
hanging.
rook
Correct.
E4. Yeah. So I thought in knight D2 first and then knight A4. I think this was what I was calculating, I believe.
Hmm.
Then yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe rook C6, knight A4. Okay, I mean, rook C2 I can take, but no, somewhere I was calculating like variations like this.
And he played bishop
So
a7, which is very
yeah, this
surprising.
was very strong. I mean, I realized it after he played
Huh.
because I didn't see. The point is, uh, okay, there's another point as well. First of all, he wants to get his knight to E3. For that, he has to stop rook D4 as well. So my point with queen
Ah, the
C8
bishop.
was the point with queen C8 was I wanted to play meet bishop B6 with knight D7 because queen D7, sorry, queen D7 bishop B6 was the idea. That was the problem.
Ah,
That was
correct.
why, I mean,
And knight e3 coming up next.
yeah. So
So
with queen
that's why
C8,
you
I
went
plan
queen
to,
c8, keeping this
yeah,
square.
yeah, but I missed bishop A7,
Very nice move.
which was very strong. Yeah. So here, I mean, I was a bit confused. Like
You played this.
I had
Did
options
it?
like queen 8 and come back. I thought, no, this I didn't like. I mean,
No?
I thought, no, I mean, because his rook on A1 will get into the play, and
Right.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it is fine, but I thought I could keep the pressure a bit.
So you
So
went rook
rook D4 I
b4.
played.
You thought like 25 minutes or so for this move.
Yeah, because bishop A7 indeed shocked me, and I was thinking of queen 8, queen C8 coming back and playing the right chess. I thought, I mean, I understood, yeah, the position should be nothing,
Hmm.
but at the same time, I had to take some risk.
Yeah, yeah, that's the sort of open tournaments when you play, you have to risk it often. Otherwise, you lose a lot of rating points.
Yes.
That's why it's
So,
important to play closed events, but then it's not easy to play in those, like to get invitations. So you have to risk.
yeah, yeah. So after knight h5, this was my only way to complicate the position a bit. So
Right.
here he should have played g3,
Yeah.
after which I was intending f5 and knight e3.
Mm.
I think knight e3, fe4, knight e4. Okay, I'll say something. So my intention was to take on e4 and play knight f6, bishop d7, and I mean fight on the light squares.
Ah, nice.
But strangely enough, after taking on e4, computer claims that knight d5 is winning for white here. I
Oh,
missed indeed. Yeah, it was so brilliant.
such a nice move.
Yeah. So I
Because this
mean,
is
this was,
hanging,
yeah,
and now if you take, there's no knight f6 because the knight controls it. Yeah.
this was such a nice move. But yeah, obviously I missed. But I mean, okay, he also didn't see
Hmm.
lines like this. He thought G3 F5 was already a bit uneasy for him.
Correct. So he went
So
here,
after, Mhm.
but now you are in control. Yeah.
Yeah, this was a mistake, I believe, knight A2. Because
Hmm.
knight A4, I mean, I'm just getting the moves by tempos. Yeah, queen D2, he thought rook into E4, he's trapping. Yeah, after queen D2, rook E4, he's trapping my rook. But I
Hmm.
saw knight G3 D5, like, like if he takes, I mean, his king is just completely weak. Yeah,
So, like for
if he takes,
example,
I can
take,
I can take back.
take.
Yeah. Also,
Some
bishop h3, maybe.
yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
some
it looks like
crazy.
danger
This
finishing.
game looks crazy. Yeah, in general, like queen
Yeah,
bishop
this
h.
I don't know. I mean, if it's working now, GH and F3 is there, but okay. I mean, it should be real compensation for sure. King is so weak.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Knight h3 mate is coming. Yeah.
So he went
So okay.
c4,
Yeah.
and wow, what a beautiful move that you found here, which is bishop h3.
Yeah, I had to. I mean, I understood like his pieces. I mean, bishop on a7, knight on a2. I had to finish the game on the king's side. Yeah, before the
This
check.
is like out from a tactics book. G2 point is weak, and you are just attacking it.
Yeah,
It
so point was like, okay, if he took on h3, I just take back queen h3, f3, rook e2 I have.
right, and then
So, I
g2
mean,
there is a move.
everything falls like, yeah, so if he takes queen e2, then takes, and f3 is hanging b3, everything is absolutely lost, I believe.
Right.
And, I mean, yeah, so this cannot be good. This was one of the lines I calculated, and yeah.
He took on
Other than,
e4, but I
yeah,
think bg2, and with your queen coming in, it's already very dangerous because bishop
yeah,
f3
yeah.
coming out.
Yes, exactly. So knight g3, just bishop f3, I think was very smart. So
Hmm.
after queen e3 or queen c3, I will play e4, and yeah, queen h3 was unstoppable.
And bishop g5.
Yeah.
You are controlling the d2 square, yes, eventually. The king to
Yeah,
the.
bishop g5 is the most flexible, yeah, attacking move because I can start with queen h3, but I mean, should be same, but still,
Hmm.
I thought, okay, I just keep the threat active. So yeah, then knight g2 and I finished well.
Takes. Wow, what a game. Yeah, nice first round game. I think this sort of set up the tone, right, for the event.
Yes, exactly. I was really happy with my start. I mean, he also played quite well till some point, but when the pressure kept on piling, he started making mistakes, which
Hmm.
is usual, I believe. Yeah.
Right. I actually made a video on your second round game against Padmini because I thought that you played really well. I mean, you just didn't give any chances to her.
I also saw that video, so I mean, so yeah, basically, I mean, King's India it's difficult to play without very concrete preparation because
Exactly.
strategically it's very dubious. And also, I had really good preparation. I mean,
Yeah,
I
with
knew the ideas better. Yeah.
you knew it all, and this entire thing with knight d2
Yeah,
and
well, no, but it was dubious what she played. Yeah,
yeah,
as you said, I mean, on the queen side she shouldn't play. I mean, but also it is not easy because
right,
already I have great space, and I mean, if she tries on the king side, like such concrete action will not work. Yeah, because her pieces are also not. I mean, in theory, it doesn't work because her pieces are also not actively placed for it. But yeah, practical values. That's what makes Kings India more interesting. So.
correct. And this nice tactic here where she played f5, but it's
Yeah,
a
it
little
was
too
strange.
late.
I mean, no, I mean, I couldn't find it for first 10 minutes. Yeah, it was very
Really? Oh,
strange.
okay.
Because AB6, Rook A1 by instinct, I was just calculating
Queen
Queen
a1.
A1.
Hmm.
So like around 20, 30, I think 15 or 10 minutes, I was thinking.
Huh.
So Queen A1, I was considering all mine was like Knight A1, Knight C2. I mean, but later on, I realized, okay, I mean, Knight on E7 is completely dead. Yeah.
And
So Knight A1 I can take. No,
so
no,
you
I
can
can take
take.
on Knight A1 and D6
He
after
takes, yeah,
CB6.
exactly. And then queen comes to d5 and you win the piece.
Yeah,
So that was very clean because she had to take here and knight c5 won the game. And then you played Vaishali, and I think Vaishali was in quite some good form in this event. She also beat Sethuraman. So always a very dangerous opponent she is.
she also she beat me in this MBL Indian tour
Hmm.
previously. So I mean I
So
was
there's no question
impressed.
of underestimation here.
Yeah, exactly. So
And I think you reached a
yeah,
position which was sort of equal by this point, right? You were playing black.
yeah. No, but I feel without this F2 pawn, always the king is a bit slightly, I would say, a bit weak. Yeah, exposed. I mean, always I get some play against the king.
Hmm.
And also, I don't claim it to be better or anything, but I feel like it is why two has to play for equality already.
Correct. Now you have the bishop on e5.
Yeah, but she played well. I think. I mean, till some point I thought it was easy draw, and but yeah, I kept on again. I had to keep keep
Yeah, yeah.
placing
You have to
maximum
keep
pressure. Yeah.
playing. Correct. But I think this is the thing about Vaishali. She cannot really like. For example, I think she's already thinking about some kingside attack, right? Like with Rook d3. I don't know if she wants to double
I don't know.
something.
Yeah, I felt yeah, Rook G3, Rook F6. Some ideas were also there. So
Correct.
Rook B5 was smart in this case. I mean, Rook F8 is also nice. Yeah,
Hmm.
because I felt like I cannot protect D6 for so long. So already F7 I had to protect so that I can take on E4. And yeah, so Rook G5 here. Okay.
And there's a mate on g2, Rook
Yeah. So Rook
g3.
G3 takes. And here I thought she blunt. I mean, she made a mistake like Queen C2 and I'm winning a pawn. She also thought the same. But again, computer, they says, I mean, Rook A1, Queen B2, Queen E1, and you can defend like anything. But yeah, I think it's not easy. Practically, your piece are just tied. It feels, but I think like Queen C2 is coming. Yeah,
Queen
that's
c1,
the
right?
point.
Yeah,
Yeah, Queen C1 and Queen E1, just driving
correct.
my Queen away.
So she went Queen e3, and once you got this pawn, I think now you have serious winning chances.
Yeah, I had, but I didn't play so well. I think again, I mean, it wasn't easy at all the
Hmm.
conversion, but she was having less time as well, so I utilized on both facts.
Got it.
So she had to play Rook F6 some point. I think maybe here.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, no, not here. Yeah, yeah,
he,
here
here
only. Yeah,
because if takes, then Queen
yeah, takes
c6.
C6. Yeah,
This
and she
should
was telling
be
like,
it. Hmm.
yeah, she had the same position almost against Harshit in MPL. So she knew this, but yeah, somehow she was afraid of her back rank somehow. Yeah,
Ah.
like I don't know. Maybe she assumed Rook E8 was possible, or I have no idea.
So she went Queen d6, but once you got your rook in, I think you are better now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
also I evaluated this endgame as very dangerous for her
Hmm.
because with the C pawns, I mean, it's not as easy.
Yeah, and this is very interesting decision because you could keep your queens right on the board and have more chances because generally such rook endgames, for example, oh, this is losing somehow. I don't understand. Rook f6 is drawing, but this is
No, she had
losing.
less time also. I mean, I thought like, oh, Rook of 6 was drawing, yeah, instead of that.
Yeah, rook.
I think so. Yeah, it is very concrete, like stakes. Maybe Rook E6 or something. You
Yeah,
can put
rook
some pressure. But yeah,
e6.
Rook D8, I
No,
mean,
this
good.
one.
Rook D. No. Ah, this one is also holdable, yeah.
King g3, king f7, king f4, king f6, g3,
E5, King E4, King E6. How is it?
king e4, king e6, g4.
But I don't get it. Knight
And
takes
I
it.
mean, even if c4 is possible, but not h4, g4 you have to play. Let's say
Okay,
take,
I'm understand. Yeah, but
take.
it's very difficult. Yeah, C4, yeah, after taking D6. So,
Now c4.
yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone can
And
calculate
I
like this.
mean,
Yeah,
you
like
just take away these two squares and then move your king. This is crazy. Yeah, I have never seen such a end game draw.
yeah. Also, I mean, something like yeah, King G5 or King C5 doesn't like the pawn is not on time. Yeah, that's also
You
the
mean
point.
right? So if suppose here, here,
Yeah,
here, here, you can go this side, and yeah, it's not possible to win.
yeah. It is C7. Yeah, pawn is reaching. I mean, it's insane. C5, G4, King B6. Yeah, no, no, it's queening. Yeah, same time. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So
I
I mean, yeah.
think yeah,
Uh,
if she would have had time, maybe half an hour, she could at least think about it. Even if you have time, it's not
No,
easy.
I'm sure she might have seen Rookie 6. I also have seen, but yeah, we both assumed it was lost, yeah,
Correct.
with this pass pawn, I mean.
But why would you say this is losing this position? Because it's not
This,
so.
no, I wasn't also not sure. I mean, it was losing, but my plan is like Rook E5, Rook C5, just, I mean, tying her piece. At the
But she
same time,
can
there was
come
another
like
idea.
this, no? Before.
But also there's another important idea. I feel like her king, it can never reach the queen side, yeah.
Hmm.
So my king,
You
on
mean
the
like
other
with
hand, can
h4, you can lock it.
no, no, no. I mean, it's
Because
just
of the
cut off. Yeah,
cutoff. Hmm.
Yeah, so I can just improve my king and
Ah, got it.
attack the
So
c
you can
pawn. That
just
was
come
also
like this. Even if she brings rook like this, your king will come
yeah,
eventually.
yeah. That's what I thought. That's why I thought it was very dangerous, and it seems it's the case.
G3, rook check, king h3, rook
And
here.
now it was over. Yeah, I think rook g2 was check was smart. Yeah, first I played because I thought okay. I didn't want to allow king g7 h5 or something. I just yeah, just to exchange pawns. I
Hmm.
wasn't sure. Maybe here also it's winning. So
Yeah, but this is very cleanly done because once you get this, you have now improved your rook and your two pawns up, and you manage to win. Very nice, excellent game. And then we go to your game against Sasikiran. I think you really played that game very well, it seems.
yeah, that was quite interesting. Also, he misplayed a bit. Like I had this moon knight d2 in my notes opening, so he didn't knew it,
So let's just
or at
once
least I
again
don't know. He said he knew. Yeah.
take it from the top here. Queen's Gambit accepted. And castles, knight bd7. By the way, taking this might be compensation, right? If you take here
Yeah,
bishop
I
a3.
had it in my prep. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Correct,
So
correct. So that's why.
quite
So
interesting.
is
Yeah,
this totally a new idea that you have played? Because I see that there are games that have been played here before. Jordan Van Forest has played it. Krasenko has
knight
played it.
d2. Yeah,
No, knight d7 games are there, but this is a completely new idea that you
yeah. But
have.
I think correspondence there was a game,
Ah,
if
okay.
I'm not wrong, or I have seen this idea somewhere. So knight d2. Yeah, the point is I can just play in. I can just consolidate. I feel like my central pawn structure should give me a strategic edge.
This typical this structure of 4-2 versus 3-3, and you have your central pawn which is already on e4, so this is a nice position for you.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. But okay. He also knew this move, but yeah, I don't know. He didn't feel it right. Yeah, I would say because
Hmm.
after rook e8, what I played knight g3 c6 is bad, I believe, because
Right.
after bishop f4, he can no longer play knight e5 because f7 is hanging. After I take and maybe after take, I can even go queen b3 or even start with bishop into
Take,
c9.
take, and do this, and you win this bishop. Oh, important point.
Pawn up, yeah. Yeah.
So he went knight
So in
b6.
yeah, already this position was very unpleasant, I believe, because knight f8 was also interesting after bishop f4.
Hmm.
Then I think I was calculating e5, knight g4, knight f5. This was the point, yeah. So again, always it was unpleasant, yeah.
Right. Right. So knight b6, bishop b3, bishop e6, rook a
Bishop
e1.
b3 I shouldn't play. Actually, bishop d3 I should have played, but
Right.
again because knight g4 I can just go h3. And here I thought he will play knight e5 means I can take and play f4 and like his knight is missing on the king side. Yeah, I
Hmm.
should have clear initiative. So that was really nice. But he found actually this amazing move after h3 g5 during the game. And after bishop d2 knight e5, it's a bit crazy. I would say. Okay, I'm still better according to the computers after the game I checked.
Hmm.
But yeah, I didn't see g5 at all.
Right.
Also, I thought yeah, I thought bishop b3 was like more in the spirit of the position, but I was wrong. Yeah,
That because he's able to exchange one of your pieces. Yeah, he's having less space. I think that's the main logic.
yeah, yeah. Also, yeah, he has zero problems. Yeah, with his position after bishop e6. The more exchanges, obviously, as you said, it's good for him.
Correct. So
So rook even was very normal to me just to play where I have this
later
extra pawn. Yeah,
f4.
I'm
Right.
stronger. Yeah. So all this were normal. Yeah, bishop c3 was a bit strange.
He could have gone back.
Yeah, maybe after taking knight f5 will come. So yeah, bishop c5 immediately. You are right.
Mhm.
So yeah, after the game we analyzed and we came to the conclusion that bishop into c3 was already a huge mistake.
Hmm. Because
So
after
now the
take. He can't take queen c3 in between
he was
because you have
calculating, I think. Yeah, bishop f7 and bc3. I thought I was clearly better.
pawn up. Right, but he could have done this, but he went for rook e6, and now you decided to keep the queens, and this is now a very risky position for him.
Yeah, his knights are so bad. I mean, they have no real good squares, and it's jumping here and there without any ideas. Yeah.
Correct.
Also, I mean, d5 I have good control. So yeah.
Knight g6, bishop e3, queen b5. Hey, you are just waiting for the right moment to push.
Well, yeah, I thought I can play very positionally. I was also calculating some lines f4, f5. I mean, tactically, but I thought
Hmm.
why unnecessarily?
Acha.
Because I have everything under control. I mean, d5. I mean, positional terms. I knew I was clearly better. So
But you will need to break through at some point. But maybe sometimes you don't need to break through. Opponent may also do something, and you will get the breakthrough.
here I have to break through. It's clear because I mean his pieces are so bad. But I thought I mean I had the luxury of time. Yeah, because
Right.
he can't improve it either.
And I think this decision was very nice, bishop c5, because he if he takes, his rook is trapped here.
Yes, bishop c5 was important point.
Very nice move. And after knight e f7, you took, and again got this very nice
So
move.
still there was one interesting moment. I think okay now I played really good all the moves like bishop a7. I I think okay
He
afterwards.
cannot try to win because you
So
have rook d7.
yeah, also he was in time trouble. Yes, this was so unpleasant to face. Then like yeah, we went on. Yeah, takes queen a5. I calculated here quite nice line after. Okay, queen h5, rook e5, queen h3 is important.
Ah,
Mm,
changing. Takes bishop d4.
yeah, here queen d8. No, bishop d4. Before bishop d4, I had to think because I obviously understood he wanted to play queen d8. But my point was after queen g3,
He
if he
wanted to
goes
play
c
what? Queen?
d8 as he played in the game after bishop
Ah,
d4.
after bishop d4, queen d8.
So idea c5. So but I saw in return like I can play queen g3, c5, queen to g7, which is important.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So bishop d4, queen d8, queen g3. Now, if he played this, then you had. Oh, nice.
this was the point. So and if it doesn't play, I'll just play queen even and just I mean position. I protect everything and win. Yeah.
Correct, correct. g5,
He also
queen
saw. Yeah,
e1.
he also saw that and yeah. But okay, I think I converted pretty well.
Was there a 30-minute increment after 40 moves?
After 40 moves, it was like 50 minutes maybe or 30. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was too long for me, anyways.
No, no. In
It
general,
it was
like
there. Like
there was
yeah,
an.
it was 100 minutes and it was there. I think 30 or yeah 30. I think yeah 30.
Oh,
Yes.
it was 100 minutes per first
Yeah.
40 moves, not 90.
Yes. No.
And there was also a double round in such a time control.
Yeah, that was so tiring.
Wow. Okay, so this you won very nicely.
Yeah.
And I think there was one more decisive game that you played, which was against Mads Andersen. Very strong player.
Yeah. So this game I calculated really well again, but according to the computer, I mean, I missed some things. I'll show.
Yeah, let's
So,
not.
so
I mean, it's
okay,
not
yeah,
very important because I think the practical aspect is often underestimated during the game. The pressure, the tension, the time pressure, and all of it.
yeah. So I was quite well prepared here till the move queen e2. I'll say like he was only playing queen's gambit accepted.
Hmm.
So like where I was checking with the computers as well, but to like post maximum problem somewhere, yeah.
Right.
So the my point was even here like computers were showing it's completely fine for black, close to zeros, but I thought okay, I mean
Bishop pair.
it's not easy. Yeah, yeah, bishop pair I can press for so long, and yeah, that was my intention.
So knight
So
e4,
yeah,
rook
yeah,
c1.
h3 I thought was very smart because I was calculating. I'll say instead of h3, I was calculating rook f d1, which was my initial intention.
Hmm.
But strangely enough, after b5,
Right.
bishop into b5, knight into b3, rook a b1, I thought he can take on a3. Because if I take on f6,
Yeah.
he just take back with the queen, I guess. Yeah. No, or maybe you can take on d. No, no. Yeah, take because queen d1, queen b3 is coming. So queen f6, rook b3 means rook d1 and rook c1.
Right.
And instead of rook b3, instead of rook into b3,
Okay.
my intention was with the h3 was I wanted to take on d8.
So in
And if
this
he
line, if
takes, I don't know
this does
how to
not
take.
work because of queen
It
a1,
was a
correct?
king. Yeah, yeah. With h3, king h2, I have. That's my point. Yeah.
Because here, if you go knight e1, there is rook d1, king f1, there is bishop
Bishop
d4,
e4. Yeah. Hmm.
and it's winning for black. But in the game, when you played h3, you are actually preparing against b5. Sorry,
Yeah,
instead of
that
rook
was my
fd1,
point.
h3 b5. And if we go for the same line now,
Rook a b1 now I can play. I thought that is yeah.
take
Now simply I mean not the same line, but I mean rook on d1, but
yeah,
there I can play king h2. So this was I thought very smart, but after his move I understood. I mean maybe it was not so smart
right.
because knight of e4 was very strong, I believe.
Mm.
Again he was threatening b5,
Taking on
and
b3,
it
right?
wasn't easy. I mean, yeah, here I thought for so long. I thought I had to play rook a7 to cause maximum problem.
Now he
Because
can't do
now
this.
b5, yeah. No, I thought I'll take on b5, take on b3, take on c8. He takes back queen d3. And if he goes knight e c5, okay, if the other knight means I go queen c3 and I have some pressure, I mean, so yeah, knight b c5 only makes sense.
Like this, queen c3, if this.
Here queen d4 I was intending, but it turns out that I mean he can just play queen f6 and I mean, again, computer is showing it's equal, but I thought during the game, I thought he had to play f6, and I'm clearly better there. That was my evaluation.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
So,
So
yeah.
b5 he also did not like. He went knight d7.
Hmm.
And now I think you have like at least some pull in the position because your
Yeah.
bishops are now well positioned. He's
Yeah, it
not
was
able
also
to
semi-open position. I mean, I'm having clear pressure. Yeah.
correct. So even knight f6, knight d4, bishop e5, and here you found a very nice move. Maybe people can
Yeah.
pause and try to think what is the move that Narayanan did here. Uh, Knight c6, and he must take. Now you have the bishop pair, rook here. He's threatening knight b3.
Yeah. Okay, I saw I could play even bishop b2, and I'm better.
Better,
Yeah, two
yeah.
bishops. I mean, long term, I'm better. But I thought bishop b1 was very smart because I'm coordinating my pieces better way. And I mean, but knight b3, I'll say what I missed. I mean, it's insane line. So rook c6, he thought for 10 minutes, first of all.
Firstly, I
So
don't
when I
even understand why you gave. Okay, you were planning queen b5 now, right?
wait, I'll say, I mean, it's
Okay.
quite deep actually, deeper than that. So he thought for 10 minutes. When I checked his games before, I thought like he was good in this concrete lines.
Yes.
But but after the game, my impression changed a bit because I thought like he was going for concrete lines based on intuition
Mm. Not calculating
because
it.
I can, yeah, not calculating it properly. So after rook c6, my intention was queen b5.
Right.
Obviously, I saw queen c5
Correct.
and rook d1.
Aha. Because if this, then queen e5 and black is
Yeah,
fine.
obviously, yeah, should be winning. Yeah, with
Right.
this pawn up.
So rook
So
d1.
rook d1. So here okay, since I knew like from his games, he always was like concretely very sharp. I was thinking about this position for so long,
You
and
found the defense for black?
yes, I found the
Oh,
defense for black, but
wow.
it seems like he didn't see it during the game because after the game we discussed he thought rook c8, but after rook c8 I thought like queen d3 is very strong because I have dual threat here. One is I mean take on f6 and take on b3,
Ah.
And the other is the white, like taking on f6 is strong because if you go a4, I take on f6, take on s7, and rook d7 is coming.
Right.
It's unstoppable, right? So in this case, like after rook d1, rook c8, queen d3. Also, I missed here knight c1 he had.
Oh,
That is one thing. But okay, I mean, afterwards I checked computer claims like still I can fight for something with queen a6 range, but I obviously I didn't see all this. I missed knight c1. So after thinking for so long, I couldn't understand it. Also, I had like around, I thought for 30, 40 minutes
25
maybe.
minutes
Yeah,
before
yeah,
playing here.
because rook d1 to my shocker, I saw rook d6 he can play.
What a move.
Yeah, because after rook d6, queen b5, rook d8, knight e8, yes, yeah, that's the whole point.
Rook d6, queen b5, rook e8, rook d8,
Rook
knight
d8
e8.
is defended, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was so shocking to me. So that is why I mean, my bishop b1 turns out to be a huge mistake.
But this
But okay,
you calculated amazingly well. Otherwise, you would have played
yeah,
queen b5 and then spotted it. But you saw it and you changed your plans. Rook d1.
yeah, because he took on b3 very confidently. I mean, that was a bad thing to do for him, I
Right.
believe. So yeah, because I thought, okay, now these lines are not working. I had to just play rook d1 and pass the move. Yeah, just I mean,
But
keep the
now he's
pressure.
got a pawn, right? Even
Yeah,
here, if he
yeah.
went
So
back.
yeah, he can go knight c5, and here my intention was queen c2,
Hmm.
and I thought g6, and I have real compensation. But computer says, I mean, he's threatening knight d7, rook d6 again. I mean, it's nothing.
Right.
But I thought even I was better, but okay, my evaluation was stupid. Then, like, he thought actually what he thought was after queen b5,
You mean after
knight
here?
c5, queen b5. Yeah, no, rook d1, knight c5, queen b5.
Hmm.
He thought he was lost because after queen e8, he thought bishop f6, gf6, rook d6, but he missed rook c8. He can just play.
Um,
I saw this line for him, but what I was missing was, I mean, I evaluated it a bit wrongly.
hmm.
So here, more or less, he is fine, I
So
believe.
he should have gone back, but he pushed a4 here.
Yeah, which is a blunder, I think, because after queen a6, like everything
He
collapses.
lost. He's
Queen 8 is
losing
coming.
the pawn here.
Yeah, back rank also issues.
So he
C6
went
rook issue.
this.
Yeah,
You took.
yeah.
Now, if he takes here, then you have queen
I
takes
thought
a4.
I'll take on a4. Yeah,
Knight
knight
c5. You
c5, queen
have.
h4. I mean,
Oof.
I think it's in the game. I had the same position with the pawn on a4 for him. So
Right. So he went knight c5, queen c4, takes queen h4, knight d7. I quite liked how this game finishes. By the way, he can't play f5 here
yeah,
because
yeah.
of
Rook
rook
d8 is
d8.
coming.
He just loses the queen. So knight d7, takes, king g7, check.
Yeah, obviously here he has to run to king f8, king e7, and yeah, put maximum resistance.
Hmm.
I thought, oh, it was in DC. Yeah. I
H
mean,
also
okay,
the h pawn is very strong now.
yeah, I'll maybe take on a4 during the game or something like this.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think still I'm winning. But yeah, I had to show some technique. So after king h8, rook d7, I calculated till the
First
end.
thing is that if he takes here, it's already over after queen
Queen
e4.
e4 and queen.
He
Yeah, that
loses
was
it.
the point.
So he went here, and you calculated till the end, yeah, here.
Yeah, I
Wow.
had to. So
Takes because there's a queen g8 mate, so he gives
so
a
he rook c1 he has to play because king s7 again queen e4 and just rook is going.
right.
Simple. Yeah.
So he
So
checked
yeah,
king here, king takes h7, check here, and now queen g3. He
yeah.
he cannot. Can he play king
No,
f8
queen
with
d6. I thought
queen
king
d6 and
g7,
rook
rook
d8?
d8. Yeah.
Very strong. So he went king h6. Now rook d4, threatening a mate. Rook c5, check. All of this you saw, yes?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
And now taking here because
Because
if
I
he takes
didn't
queen
want to give
f6.
him another chance, yeah. Because I see this rook d6, I was shocked. I mean, I thought, yeah, I had to just finish the game
Beautiful.
accordingly.
And with this win, next two rounds you drew. I think no, last round you drew with Sethuraman,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
you managed to win this tournament. So fantastic. I think more than anything else, the games were tremendous. And Narayanan, it was fantastic analyzing your games. I think you are one of those
Uh,
players who keeps winning
mhm.
tournaments. Like you won the
Uh,
Sands Open, now you won this. So a lot of
yeah,
tournament
but
victories.
okay, Sands Open and all. I don't think I was calculating so well.
Hmm.
But here I felt like, I mean, I was seeing almost most of the lines I was seeing, and I was happy
What
with it.
would you say is the difference? Is it the preparation before the tournament or just the atmosphere there? You liked it? What made it?
Well, I'm not caring too much about the results in general these days, and yeah, with friends around, I mean, also, I mean, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Fun to be in different places. I mean,
Correct.
different people, also nice food. Yeah, everything is nice.
And did you work a lot before the event, like training hard for this event?
Well, I was every day solving puzzles and so on leeches or chess.com, and yeah, I was trying to be in shape, but opening wise, I was doing not much work, I would say,
Hmm.
because already it was there. So more or less, I had to just keep the variations in my head, yeah, just to remember things and decide what I had to play rather than like working analytically. Also during the games, I mean, during the tournament, I wasn't working so much, but just I mean, as I had the files, I mean, I was just checking one or two times. That was it.
Right. Amazing. Any people you want to thank for this performance? Any trainers, any seconds that you have worked with, whom you can reveal, or it's all secret?
Well, nothing is secret. I mean, obviously, previously I had some sessions with Chuchelov occasionally, and yeah, it was nice. Also, well, there's okay, one 2700 plus with whom I used to play some training games. Uh, yeah, he's not from India. That much I
Okay.
can say.
Okay.
So, and yeah, it has helped me a lot. I mean, in terms of building my confidence, or yeah, I
Fantastic.
understand mostly how they think, and yeah, it's nice to be nice
Maybe
to
when
have
you
some.
cross 2700, you can reveal.
Yeah, mostly yes.
Amazing. Well, and Narayanan, at the Olympiad after it ended, we spoke about how AICF is supporting you. Is that still going on?
Yes, it's still going on, and it's nice that I'm able to invest more in my training and also tournament traveling, and so on. Yeah, so it's nice. I can play more tournaments and
Yeah.
try my best. Yeah,
So
that's all.
that's a wonderful AICF. I think supports you with a lakh of rupees every month. So very nice gesture by them. And now you are traveling to Bundesliga. So best wishes for that. You have to get your breakfast, also catch your flight. So
Yeah,
best wishes, Narayanan.
going
Thank you.
going to be tough, but I'll manage everything in time. Thank you.
See you. Bye.
Okay, bye.